Hey guys, so a little micro to show you today. We have an unboxing. I already unboxed it, but I'm going to show you everything that came in the box. And what we have here today is the Losi Micro Desert Truck. Now this is a 136 scale, and it's a very small little car. And it's just for fun, for indoors, just for having a little bit of fun. And it's not going to compare to the larger trucks, of course, in terms of speed or durability, really. But it should be a lot of fun, and here it is. Now this is the Losi Micro Desert Truck. There's a lot of micros. There's the Micro High Roller, Micro Baja, which is harder to find now, I think. There's a few different micros, but here's the Micro Desert Truck. And we'll look under the body here. Let's take off the clips, see what's inside. Comes with a, it's either a 27 or a 72, let me take a quick look. 27 megahertz radio, and just regular standard car type radio with your steering control here and your throttle control and the trigger. Comes with 8 AA batteries for the transmitter. Inside the truck we have our receiver here, and it's your ESC under there, and then you have your motor back here, and you have, of course, your battery compartment's a little weird on this. Your battery compartment's down underneath, but you actually need to unscrew to get your battery out. So if you want to change the battery, you actually have to unscrew this to put in a different battery. And then you got an on-off switch. I'm going to turn it on and off right now because I'm not driving it. You got an on-off switch as well to turn your car on or off. However, if you decide not to drive this, you should unplug the battery, not just turn it off. If you're going to, wait for a couple minutes, drive it again later, like within 30 minutes, you can just turn it off. But if you're going to be storing it for more than 30 minutes, putting it away for a while, you're going to want to unplug the battery, because that might not be good for the battery to leave it plugged in. Even though you turn it to off, you still want to unplug the battery. So, real quick again, Micro Desert truck here, and then we'll show you everything else we got in the box. Like I said, you get your 27 megahertz transmitter, and it works just fine. 27 megahertz is just fine, especially for a micro, because you're not going to be driving very far away from you. So I tested it out real quick, works perfect. On the transmitter you have a steering dual rate, so you can control the how much steering control you have, and then you have a throttle and steering trim. That's all you need, and it's all ready to go. Like I said, it comes with the batteries in the box. Also in the box is your battery, which is actually pre-installed in your car, and it's in the bottom, like I said, and it's a nickel metal hydrate battery, and I forget the MAH. If I can see it really quick, I'll tell you, but it's somewhere between 200 and 300, maybe even 180. I'm not sure the exact MAH here. Oh, it's 150. 150 MAH, nickel metal hydrate battery. So that's what you get. And then, of course, in the box you get your instruction manual, and then you also get a couple extra pinion gears, and then you also get a couple spacers for your shocks if you want to space them out a little bit, and then you get a couple more clips. I know you can't see all these things close up, but just pinion gears, spacers for the shocks, and then you got a couple more clips for the body in case you lose those. And then you got your charger, and the charger actually runs on 8 AA batteries, which also are included with the kit. I know they look different. They gave you different batteries for the transmitter and for the charger. There's green ones for the charger and the red ones for the transmitter. It tells you which one's for which. The alkalines go in here, and the transmitter actually gets just heavy-duty batteries. So the better batteries, I think, are going in the charger. And the charger is just a simple plug into your battery, and it charges in about 20 to 25 minutes. So it's real quick, on the go, real easy to use. So that's all you get in your thing. You get the car, like I said, you get your transmitter, you get your battery and your charger, and of course your instruction manual and a couple extra parts. So that's all you get in the case, and the cost is around $90 currently for this car. A little bit less than that, I think. We're on 85 maybe. And the top speed with the nickel metal hydrate is about 7 to 10 miles per hour. It's not super fast, but you can get an upgraded LiPo battery, and plus there are also upgraded motor options. I do have, I bought one upgrade, and it is it's a 300 milliamp 2-cell LiPo. So this is supposed to give the car a lot more power, a lot more speed, and you can get one of these batteries and it'll, like I said, give you more power, more speed. Just have to swap it out there in the car. So I got actually 2 of these batteries and I got a charger. So they charge separately. You do not use the included charger to charge your LiPos. You don't do that. If you buy one of these LiPos, you got to get a separate LiPo charger. So just so you know that, you don't want to do that. You want to charge it with a dedicated lithium polymer charger. So what we're going to do here real quick is just go ahead and put this car back together. Just going to put it back together here, and then we'll just take it for a quick drive in the hallway. I'm not going to do anything crazy, any type of course or anything. I'm just going to drive it down the hallway so you guys can see how fast it is and just see the workings of it a little bit. So we got our body back on. Now it comes in a couple different body colors. Now the shocks are all independent, I'm pretty sure. Yep, all independent shocks. So, you know, every single one is independent, which is nice. And, you know, they just got springs in there, which, like I said, there's some spacers included, so you can change the stiffness of it. They're pretty soft to begin with, but then again, this is a very light truck, so it's pretty much expected that it's going to be pretty soft to the human touch because it is such a small, light truck. So let's go ahead and turn on our transmitter here. Even though it's inside, I'm going to extend the antenna just a little bit. And I got the transmitter on, so now I'm going to just turn on the car, and it's all ready to go. So I'm going to take this camera now, and like I said, we're just going to do a little bit of driving down this hallway so you guys can see just how it works. I'm going to get it down more on the ground where we're going to be. And put the car down there. Now I gotta admit, it's a little bit of a handful because it's so small. It's a little bit squirrely compared to the larger cars because it's so small. Let me get this camera down a little bit more so we can see it all. That should be good. So the full speed, I'll come a full speed pass right back at us. This is full throttle. So you know, you can see it's not crazy fast on the stock setup, but it's not going slow. Now one thing I wonder is if it has brakes, because I haven't tested that yet. Oh, it does. That's pretty amazing actually. Is this in focus? That's pretty amazing actually that such a small car has brakes. Let me test that again. I don't know if it's wanting to go backward. Yeah. It feels to me like it has brakes. Let me get it back out here. Yeah, I think it does have brakes. That's pretty cool for such a small car to have brakes. So anyways, that was just a quick unboxing and review here of the Micro Desert truck. Seems like a lot of fun to drive. On the stock setup, it's quick enough for inside, but if you're going to be doing a large indoor place, or you're going to be using this outside at all, the LiPo will definitely give it a little bit more speed, which you're going to want for a larger track. So there we have the Losi Micro Desert Buggy 1/36 scale. It's a little bit of fun to drive there. It does have a little bit of tendency to get out of trim, I found. You really got to get it trimmed out perfectly, but once you get it going straight, it goes pretty nice. It's not super quick, but you don't want an indoor car to be super quick. Probably about 10 miles per hour maximum on the stock setup. Like I said, if you put in a LiPo, you're going to get more speed, and you know, it is a fun little car, but definitely only indoor. I don't see this thing going outdoor very well. There are videos of it outdoors, and it probably can handle smooth terrain, but it doesn't have a very high ground clearance, so any type of rough terrain, you're just going to get caught. But it's a lot of fun, nice little car, so yeah, if you're looking for a little micro, this is one of the best ones to get. I did some research before buying it, and I did hear that the micro desert truck was one of the best ones, so that's the one I went with. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. So see you guys next time, and check out the Losi micro desert truck.